Hi everybody, welcome to the 14 Brass Effect channel. As an exception, being the last video of 2017, I chose to do this video in English. Aside from the fact that it is mainly a Romanian spoken channel with an English title, I said this should be a further incentive to make at least from time to time some English videos as well. So I chose to do this one because I'm very excited. I'm a self-proclaimed and self-confessed Mark Herman fanboy, and I managed to get this game as an upcoming birthday present, which won't arrive for another 2 or so weeks. Sorry, but I said, what a great opportunity to make my last video of this year with Churchill, Big 3 Struggle for Peace by GMT Games, second printing, 2016 edition. The game I was of course sold for the first moment I've seen it, because it's a Mark Herman design, and I said, I'm a simple fanboy. I see Mark Herman on the cover of a game that I don't have, I want it. But I had other games to attend to, and I wasn't too keen on the political the leaning towards the political side. But as I saw other videos and I read about it, I was more and more interested in, and of course I said to myself, it will be mine sometime, even if it's not stricto sensu a full-fledged war game, but rather I don't know, a political strategy game with a well-developed war part. So Churchill, Big 3 Struggle for Peace, being about the big three, I said, why not use my biggest folding knife to open it, and that's what I'm gonna do. So let's see, complexity rating is second in the low box, so it's allegedly not that complex. Solitaire suitability is high because it has a solitaire element. It is played in 3 or 2 or solitaire. Of course, it's designed for 3 because it's about the 3 great. I mean, Churchill in the middle, Joseph Stalin, Josif Vissarionovich Djugashvili, aka Stalin, Winston Churchill, and Franklin Delano Roosevelt. I was thinking about why it was named Churchill. Of course, I think it's maybe it's explained in in the reading material inside, in the rules, and in the scenarios. But I don't know, the explanation that I came up with was that if it was named Stalin or Roosevelt, there would have been other connotations. I mean, Stalin ruled the USSR de facto from the late 20s, and he ruled the USSR with an iron fist until 1953, and great purges and terror and his dictatorships. Roosevelt was instrumental to the economic and military revival of the United States. I mean, not really military revival, the economic revival in the 30s with the New Deal and stuff like that. So there are other connotations to those leaders. Churchill is the quintessential wartime leader of Great Britain and one of the symbols for the Allied victory in the Second World War, and sort of person in the middle in sort of I mean, there could be other interpretations. I mean, he was more of an anti-communist than maybe Roosevelt seemed to be. So that person in the middle, that mediator, can be questioned. But mediator between the two extremes can be questioned. But these are a few ideas that occurred to me prior to opening this box. I mean, those are some sort of conjectures that I put forward. So I might be wrong. Those are it. So a very nice thick box, sturdy as one should expect from GMT. Big 36-page rulebook, very colorful, with the 3 leaders in reverse order, as on the box: Roosevelt, Churchill, and Stalin. So again, nice quality as usual, plenty of illustrations of the game or historical pictures. Then we have a couple of stickers with we have spares. We have Churchill, Roosevelt, Stalin spares, some front blocks for the Anglo-American blocks, green and blue, and then red for the USSR blocks. We have some player aids, 3 of them, and each of them very good quality cardboard, colored, and each of them has some bots if you play in less than 3, which will be I believe my favorite method of play. I mean, solitaire or in 2. We have the Roosevelt bot the Churchill bot with some flowcharts taking care of the um, possibilities of that occur in the game. So this is the AI of the non-human player, and then we have a nice counter sheet with all kinds of pre-rounded counters. We have some national counters, flags, and which are great because there are some people, me included, that simply don't have the time or the patience or the calling to clip their counters. I know it's a horrible thing to say. I really don't like to clip my counters, so these come handy in such cases. There are nice counters like those found in the Coin series or in Labyrinth or in other games, Twilight Struggle, or very good quality counters. Then we have this the map in a big Ziploc bag. The map is beautiful. Nothing short of what I expected. There is the conference display on the left side with the conference table and the record track up there. And then we have on the right we have the military display with the two major theaters of World War II, the European theater and the Pacific theater, with each each theater's own track, and some sort of explanation, and the A-bomb research track here. Good sturdy map mounted on thick cardboard, lavishly colored. It's a thing of beauty, as I came to expect of GMT products. Huge fan of GMT products, by the way. No surprise here. Then we have an assortment of wooden pieces, wooden blocks, we have smaller, larger bones, cylinders, cubes, octagon based prisms and other stuff like that in three colors: green, blue and red. I assume blue is for Roosevelt, red is for Stalin and green is for Churchill, but I might be wrong. This should be I mean, this is another conjecture. I don't recall very well from the other videos I've seen, but we can, oh yes, so we have the UK stuff deck is green, so yes, we have decks with Anthony Eden, Secretary of State for Foreign Affairs, as the first card in the UK deck. We have a conference deck with a sort of tan color, and then we have Stalin USSR stuff deck in red, and yeah, yes. So they've put the foreign affair ministers or secretaries as the first card in deck. We have Cardinal Hall, the Secretary of State, U.S. Secretary of State in the era, Minister of Foreign Affairs for the USSR, Vyacheslav Molotov, and Anthony Eden. Not so thick decks, but let's see if we can open one. Let's see if I can use my folding knife without injuring somebody or something. So we have good quality cards. Like other CDGs from GMT. These are the cards. We have 3 decks for each faction, and then a conference deck, sort of event deck. It follows probably the historical narrative of the conferences. We have a Ziploc bag of Ziploc bags, which could come handy if you don't have access to other Ziploc bags, which I rarely do, so it's very nice that they include these. It's another GMT hallmark. Then we have this bag of discs, green, blue and red, some sort of plastic discs, and we have a nice assortment of dice. I love dice. Sort of satin jade finish. 2 of each of the 3 colors, and 1 10-sided die, black with white markings. And we have a cardboard spacer. Let's see, another quick look at the backboard, with the back part of the box, not the backboard. That was pretty stupid. Back side of the box. Another quick ad for the C3I magazine number 27 with Plan Orange. If you don't have it, I urge you to get it. It is great. That game is great. Another Mark Herman nice addition to the gaming world. So this is basically it. I'm looking forward to trying this game out. Opposed if I can, solitary in solitary mode most likely. Very happy to have it. I would like to say Happy New Year. Let 2018 be a better year than 2017 and all the rest that occurred until this one. I wish you all a very fruitful, healthy, lucky 2018. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.